Hey everyone, Dr. Zio here again, and today we're here to talk about the Power Rangers 30th anniversary, what we do know, and what we're rumored to know. More specifically, information about Yen. Remember, we talked about Yen earlier this week, or not earlier this week, but earlier this year. There were casting sides brought to our attention by Mega Power Brazil and Raul or Listen Anyways on Twitter. Essentially, at the time, we learned that, or we had the casting sides, they said that whoever they were casting for Yen would have to stay in New Zealand for 6 weeks of time, from the middle of August through the middle of September. But those dates were subject to change. And now, this week, as Hasbro Pulse called just yesterday, they announced that Walter Emmanuel Jones and David Yost will be returning for something special for the 30th anniversary of Power Rangers. They're currently in New Zealand filming whatever the special thing may be. Now, we don't know if it's an anniversary special. We don't know if it's something connected to Cosmic Fury or a little bit of something both. We just know that they're in New Zealand currently filming. However, that's really the core facts that we know. From here on, we're gonna go with everything on after this point is gonna be speculation based on a lot of Instagram and social media posts. So, first things first, let's talk returning Rangers. Rumor is that Catherine Sutherland will be returning as well because she recently had to cancel a con appearance. She posted on Instagram 2 weeks ago, in fact, that she had to cancel a con appearance that was slated to happen from September 30th through October 2nd because she would be doing some work filming some stuff. I was like, okay, that's interesting. Now, she did note that Nakia Brees, who played Tanya at the end of Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Season 3, Zeo and Turbo, or halfway into Turbo, would still be at that convention, so leads us to believe that Tanya is not going to be involved in whatever this special may be. Additionally, Catherine Sutherland did post a Throwback Thursday post just this Thursday on her social media channels, and she credited the photographer as Steve Cardenas. Now, there are a few ways we can look at this post. We can say that, okay, maybe this is just a Throwback Thursday post. Maybe this is their time filming Dimensions in Danger when they were in New Zealand, 5 years ago at this point? Or maybe that is an actual post from her current time in New Zealand disguised as a Throwback Thursday post. Or maybe that is a post from maybe that is a picture that they took while they were filming Dimensions in Danger, and she posted it last Thursday because they're filming something again in New Zealand. So it's kind of like a meta thing that we won't clearly understand until we have more information about what exactly she's working on right now. But to add to that, we know that Steve Cardenas also had to cancel a convention appearance because he's also in New Zealand filming something. Now, the Carlisle Comic Con post did edit their post a few hours later to remove the New Zealand bit, but Facebook does let you see what you've edited, so we can still see the fact that they said that he's going to be in New Zealand he's in New Zealand filming something. So we can assume that both Catherine and Steve are in New Zealand along with Walter and David. So that makes 4 Rangers: black, blue, red, and pink. We're just missing our yellow Ranger, and that is where Yen comes into play. So a few months ago, Illuminerdi posted a rumor from, I guess, one of their sources that the 30th anniversary special will be focused around Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. In the post, they stated that they would have 4 returning actors, so they didn't know who the returning actors would be, but they would have Mighty Morphin returning actors passing the powers onto the new Yellow Ranger, that being Yen, who they said would be Trini's daughter. So that leads us to believe if those rumors did in fact or do in fact turn out to be true, and those are still the current plans for this special, then that means that we may be seeing a situation where Yen still takes on those powers, whether it's all the powers like the rumors said, or just the Yellow Ranger power, and it's more of a passing of the torch moment. Because as we know, the original Yellow Ranger, Tui Trang, tragically passed away from a car accident back in 2001, and may she rest in peace. So she's not around to reprise her role in any capacity. But onto the Yellow Ranger herself, Yen, who, we're going to refer to her as Yen because it's a lot easier. But the rumored Yellow Ranger is Charlie Kirsch. Charlie Kirsch is an actress, dancer, tricker, and well, I guess tricking is some form of stunts. Now, this was brought to our attention again by Raul. Listen anyway, and sourced by Mega Power Brazil, or sorry, not Mega Power Brazil, but Power Rangers Brazil, a fan site on Instagram, and basically, Charlie Kirsch is rumored to be playing Yen. Now, Charlie is in New Zealand. On September 18th, Charlie posts on Instagram that she's currently that she's overseas doing a shoot, and she teased, where am I? And later posts on her Instagram showed her in the little Hobbit space where they filmed the Lord of the Rings movies in New Zealand. So we can extrapolate that she is in New Zealand filming something for a shoot. Additionally, the most important part here is that, a few days ago she posted that she's working out in a hotel, so she's still in New Zealand right now, which leads us to believe that the August 20th through mid-September dates did get pushed for the from the Yen casting size. Those dates did get pushed for whatever reason. But additionally, this leads us to believe that she is cast as Yen, not just because she's in New Zealand, but if we look at at who she's following on Instagram, she's following a few key Rangers. She's following Steve Cardenas. She's following Catherine Sutherland. She's following Russell Curry, the red Dino Fury Ranger. She's following Kai Moya, the blue Dino Fury Ranger. She's following Walter Emmanuel Jones. She's following David Yost. And although none of that's out of the ordinary, you can follow Power Rangers actors if you want to. That's perfectly fine. However, the most important part of this is that she's also following the Alpha Stunts team, aka the stunt team behind Power Rangers. Now, that's a little bit out of the ordinary. Additionally, she was also at Power Morphicon back at the end of August. She posted a photo on her Instagram showing her at Power Morphicon. So it's like, okay, that's really interesting. All this, there's too much smoke here for there not to be a fire. Like, at this point, I'm pretty confident saying that she has been cast as Yen, and she's probably taking on the Yellow Ranger powers. And the interesting thing here is that Aisha, so that would mean that there are 3 holders of the Yellow Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, or Mighty Morphin powers. There's Aisha, who's still in Africa, as far as we know. Then there would be Yen herself, and there's also Tanya, who took on the Zeo Crystal from Aisha. Although I can't exactly remember if taking on the Zeo Crystal passed the powers onto Aisha or onto Tanya. I really don't feel like going back and watching that episode right now, but forgive me if I'm wrong there. Really do forgive me. But yeah, so I'm excited to see how this all pans out, whether it's just a one-off special, or maybe it's a special that will then segue into Yen being involved in Cosmic Fury, because the Cosmic Fury Rangers, all 6 of them, should be going down to New Zealand to start filming the new season here soon. So maybe that lines up with the shooting schedule, because we know that she's supposed to be there for at least 6 weeks, right? So whether that's 6 weeks, we know that 6 weeks probably started in September 18th. So that means that she'll be there up until around the end of October filming something. So yeah, maybe she's there for that period of time, and then the Legendary Rangers are only there for a short period of time to film their special, and then Yen will then film with the Cosmic Fury Rangers for whatever that may be. But it'd be cool if she took on the Power Rangers and then moved on to Cosmic Fury in like a 7th Ranger role. That'd be dope. Like, I would like that kind of synergy between the 2 elements of the 30th anniversary festivities for next year. Plus the fact that she's a martial artist. She's a 3rd degree Taekwondo black belt. Like, that's dope as hell. She does some pretty cool stunts that she showed here on her Instagram page, and that's really cool. Like, I've mentioned before in the past, but I love when stunt actors become Power Rangers. Like, Johnny Young Bosch and Daniel Southworth are 2 of my favorite Power Rangers actors, because just watching them perform their stunts, their martial arts, is just an absolute pleasure. Like, those 2 are probably my favorite Power Rangers actors, period, because of the fact that we get to see them do their own stunts, and the fact that they don't hide their faces while doing the stunts. That's an extra layer of immersion when they're doing their fights. So seeing Charlie Kirsch, I'm hoping that they utilize her full skill set and they allow her to fight, foot soldiers, whether they're putties or original foot soldiers, maybe for the special or for Cosmic Fury. Just let this girl do some good stunts and do some martial arts, because I feel like she can do some really, really good work on set. But that's pretty much it. Charlie Kirsch, if you're watching, this all does turn out to be true. I just want to extend my gratitude for being here in the franchise, and extend my warm welcome to the Ranger family. We're happy to have you, and I cannot wait to see what you do with this franchise. This is going to be exciting, and I'm excited for the 30th anniversary. But anyway, let me know what y'all think about this in the comment section below. Oh, one more thing to add. We don't know if Amy Jo Johnson's involved. The fact that Catherine Sutherland might be involved kind of makes us assume that Amy Jo Johnson won't be involved in any way, shape, or form. Austin St. John, due to legal issues, is not going to be involved, obviously. And then, was it Jason David Frank? He also said he's not going to be involved with Power Rangers. He said this at Power Morphicon earlier this year. So he said that he's moving on for Power Rangers, retiring his character so he can fully commit to his Eric character in the Legend of the White Dragon movie thing project, Legend of the White Dragon project. So we can count out those 2 Rangers, which makes us just 5 Rangers isn't bad. But yeah, we'll see what happens here. But as always, thank you for watching. I'm Dr. Zio. Get your COVID booster because those are available. Still wear your mask because COVID's no joke. But again, thank you for watching. Please comment. Let me know what y'all think about this. Are you excited for this potential development? What more do you want to see from the 30th anniversary year from Power Rangers? Let me know in the comment section below. Please like the video and subscribe because that does help for the YouTube algorithm. And again, thank you for watching. I always appreciate that. I'm Dr. Zio, and I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.